And I want to talk about Saturday's game, Delhi versus Gujarat. So Gujarat won the match by 7 wickets. I was not too happy, but what did you guys think of that?
Gujarat, no wonder they are right now a number one seed in IPL. They hold number one spot, and they've been performing really well. They're just followed by Delhi Capitals, of course, both of them leading the table with 6 games each, out of 8 games. They are doing fantastically well. But Gujarat has played pretty well in this particular game because Jos Buttler kind of started playing his natural innings at this point of time. He is being in form. He's at number 4 at the top scorer, and Gujarat being number one seed, as I was talking about, they are number 3, like there are 3 players on top 10 and then the orange cap leading board, as well as number 3 players in the purple cap leading board. So basically there are 3 players who are constantly performing for Gujarat Titans. For them to be in this seed and chasing 203, winning this in 19.2 overs with the excellent performance of Jos Buttler, and you have to give hats off to Rahul Tewatia.
Right.
The second ball that he hammered Mitchell Stark for a 6. He just did a what do you call that? A sweep shot, in a front foot over mid wicket, and then the next ball was the inside edge 4. But that 6 was fantastic. That kind of gave them a win game in the final over.
Yeah, I think just like you mentioned, Brad, when Tewatia, that's his signature shot, right? Whatever he plays over mid wicket, I think he needed that as well. And in the context of the game, it was an important 6 because they needed that. And Buttler was playing fantastic well, but he took the pressure off Buttler at the non-striker end. And I watched the game, and he was really happy with the 6 that Tewatia hit. And I think it was a fantastic game for at this point in time. I do think that RR must have been just chewing their tongues, I guess, because they let go of a Buttler. We all know what a match winner. We've discussed it in previous discussions as well, and it was a pretty well-paced chase for GT. DC did get a good total on the board, but I think 203 they made a light work of it, and they won quite comfortably with Jos Buttler just showcasing his class.
True. Another thing that you have to kind of look into this game is if you see DC Delhi Capitals inning, everybody chipped in.
Right.
There's no big score from anybody. Everybody was 30 odds, 31 odds. It was in between 30s. There are almost 4 or 5 players scoring 30 odd runs. So that shows the class they have at this point of time, because somebody's going to score runs for them, or they can all score runs at the same time. But on the other hand, even Sharfin Rutherford did pretty well. For Gujarat Titans, and he has been he got a chance to play at number 4. He stepped up the batting order, and no wonder Jos Buttler, he was at 97, and on 18.6 ball, actually they took a single. Tewatia took a single, and he was not hesitant to take that single, and that was very surprising for me.
Yeah, Tewatia is a very able batsman.
Exactly, they have trusted their players, and the very next ball, that was a slap over mid wicket. I was like, wow, that's fantastic, and that's what Rahul Tewatia is always known for.
And one more thing about GT is that although they chased down a pretty big total, but their bowling has been really impressive as well with Prasidh Krishna and Siraj. Interesting fact about them is that they have bowled the most number of dot balls throughout the IPL. I think Prasidh Krishna is number 1 and Siraj is number 2. So that speaks volumes about their bowling attack as well.
And on top of that, Sai Kishore as number 2, top 2 seeded purple cap is gonna be chasing for each other. Is gonna be Prasidha with 14 wickets and Sai with 12. And this guy Sai Kishore, he got hammered for about 35 runs in 1.3 over in one of the games by Nicky P. But he still have guts to flight that ball. He has variation. I can see the turn on his ball. So even lefties batting, he's giving that flight and huge turn in the wicket. So no wonder they've been our number 1 seed team at this point of time.